Hi, my name is Max Ward. I'm the founder and CEO of Libera. I'm excited to talk to you about our mission to make $1 trillion of invisible commerce visible and about our partnership with DNA. Libera's mission is to make $1 trillion of invisible commerce visible. Let me explain exactly what I mean by that. Amazingly, in emerging markets, there's over 2 billion consumers that are shopping in stores where there's about zero data collection. And despite that, 95% of these stores have started to use mobile phones in the last few years. And that's just a seismic change because it means we can reach people and merchants that we could never do before. Libera has a strategy to get more data in this extremely valuable space than any other company. The reason this data, particularly product sales data, is so important is because the world's largest supply chains by volume are with consumer packaged goods companies like Procter & Gamble and Nestle. And they need to move these products to people around the world who consume them every day. There's layers of invisibility between the manufacturers, distributors, retailers, and consumers. And currently, the brands are unable to see who is buying their products in emerging markets. In the US and in Europe, they can go to Nielsen and many other companies to get this data and build AI and Amazonify their supply chains. But in emerging markets, they cannot. And that really creates an untouched gold mine. But let's talk about these shops and merchants themselves. So I've spent in my careers in these markets, really. This is my second venture, but I've spent years interviewing and understanding the needs of the brands, but also of these merchants. In Indonesia alone, 4 million nano merchants, almost all of whom are earning between $150 and $400 a month. These are your typical mom and pop shops. Typically, the pop is working and the mom is looking after this business and also 2 or 3 kids. And I've noticed this as I'm interviewing them and the kids are running around me and I'm trying to understand their business. These are merchants that are selling a few $1,000s per month. The margins aren't great because they don't know what to buy and they're not able to sell their data today. So they're taking home a few $100s. We think we can double this and we're already starting to improve their lives with tokenized on-chain rewards. But we're not going to stop there. Not only are we going to provide them with valuable data income, we will take the same insights that we give to the world's largest brands and give those insights back to the merchants themselves so they know what products are popular and where they can get them at good margins. This will have a massive impact on the bottom line of these merchants. Because this data is so valuable to so many brands and also lenders, we will consistently give 25% of the economic value of this data via the Libera token to anyone that is the originator of it. What this means is we can help an entire ecosystem to become more profitable and to reward everyone who contributes data to that purpose. And because so many of these merchants are moms supporting small families, part of our mission is not just to build a fantastic data company. It's also to help over 1 million families, effectively doubling the mom EBIT, so to speak, for at least 1 million stores. The big brands need this data and they are buying it from us today. And that's the exciting news I'm happy to share with you as we start to launch our products and sign new commercial contracts with multinational and Asian consumer packaged goods corporations. But also the distributors and the stores can access this AI product. The fastest growing product that we have today is our planogram AI product. And to explain how this works, if you're a consumer packaged goods company like Nestle and you need to sell products in 4 million stores in a country like Indonesia, you're gonna hire a few thousand guys on bikes, so to speak, to go out, push the product and tell you what's happening. And what we do is simply allow, through millions of images that we've captured from stores, allow a picture and analytics around that to tell the brands exactly what's on the shelf, what's their share of shelf versus competition, and to build and use AI agents that automate replenishment. So when the stores start running out of stock that could be converting to cash, we can get that product out to them quickly. So this allows Amazonification, which really means you know what people want to buy, and you push that into the market, and you make and distribute less of what they don't want to buy. And this improves profits for every person and every company in the supply chain. So Indonesia, if you're not aware, is the largest emerging market after India. It's about 300 million people, and our 18 million crypto user estimate may be a bit conservative because crypto users are rapidly growing in this country. We see it every day. So we're currently onboarding over 20,000 retail stores, but also, very importantly, 3 million consumers who are moms chasing discounts on baby nutrition powder and similar products. And we're now launching a tokenized reward scheme to scan their receipts and reward them as well. This is going to give us a very large community to support an ecosystem around the token. But our new corporate agreements on our planogram product and receipt scan are around 50 to 100,000 stores. So we're going to start growing over the next several months, if not faster, to really surpass 100,000 stores. And our largest competitor, Nielsen, has a survey product which is using only about 10,000 stores in Indonesia. So we're already becoming a more valuable and trusted data product than the largest Web2 competitor. But we're not stopping with Indonesia, because this is not an Indonesia problem. This is a half the world problem. And we're already in the Middle East. We're looking at Philippines in the months ahead. And we want to take Libera Global AI into Africa and into Latin America. We have immediate commercial opportunities to do this. And this is why we're raising capital. We need to hire salespeople and representatives and expand our operations into those markets, even as we're going deeper in Indonesia with these multinational brands. And in my career, which has been spent selling to the multinationals, they will take you once you have a strong product market fit. And that's something we definitely do now, because no other company has this richness of data, and no other company also puts social impact into the business model. And that's something that Libera is very proud of. Amazonification is something that I've talked about, but I want to emphasize how important it is to democratize data ownership, to allow even the smallest merchant, and we're talking about maybe somebody with a bike that's selling products in Jakarta, to monetize valuable information about what products are selling and how they're interacting with their consumers. And taking this even to the consumer level means that we can allow tens of millions of people within the next year to monetize their data. And as we build this out, the key concept is making supply chains better, the world's largest supply chains by volume, and allowing many people, everyone that is a part of that ecosystem, to be rewarded when they contribute to make it better. So about the Libera token, there are 3 levels of token utility. First of all, obviously, we reward the merchants for sharing their data. They need to stake Libera token in order to get insights on what products are in demand. But then, very importantly, they need to stake and will receive additional insights through the Libera conversational recommendation engine about where they can get good deals on those products. And those pennies really add up for these small nano merchant families. It's very important for them to find products at competitive prices, get them on the shelf quickly, and then convert them to cash. The demand for LIB is all about the data. We're going to keep the token supply the same, but we're going to get many more clients around the world, and we're going to get more and more data. And that's what will drive appreciation of the LIB token. This is a relatively new industry, but there are many Web2 competitors who look at this market on a single market, look at this industry on a single market basis. We look at it more broadly, and we're the only company to really use Web3 to build the power of democratized data ownership. So just a little bit about myself. I really spent my career in Asia, really in the corporate world, selling supply chain solutions to multinationals for several years. I had my first startup, which was OpenPort, focused on logistics problems in all of these markets that we're discussing today. And then I was fortunate to run sales after we sold that company at an exciting AI company. That's where I met my co-founder, Ahmed. We started working on solutions with Nestle in Canada and other countries, but when we went into Indonesia, we found that the sales data was just missing, and that was a tremendous business opportunity. We're really excited about our new head of sales, Heikel, who is bringing on at least $6 million of new business just in the past couple of months, and how that's going to really set us up for growth and scaling the business in Southeast Asia and around the world. We started a couple years back with an original investment from Animoca Brands and Expert Dojo. Had some support from Gaines Associates in Dubai, and during crypto winter with support from the Lithuanian government. But things really took off when we got support from Singularity DAO. It was our main incubator, Pools, Evo Invest in the US. And we're tremendously excited about support from the Bybit and the Blockchain for Good Alliance. G20 is our market maker, and we have an outstanding partnership now with DNA, where we're working on raising capital and really driving charitable and social impact initiatives together into Indonesia and around the world. So we're raising $5 million on the token launch. We have $1 million left, and we're using that capital to deploy our tech stack in 4 markets, build a world-class brand, and really expand our sales team to meet demand, which is tremendously exciting for me, being in this selling in FMCG for so long, to see a product that the brands are tremendously excited about, really crowding the rooms to get in and see our demos. So we just have $1 million in the private round with DNA Deals Desk, and this deal also comes with equity at the same valuation. So it's a 1-to-1 equity token warrant opportunity to invest in our business and help us grow and impact millions of people's lives around the world. Thank you very much.